Hello my beautiful amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents, the one and only I'm Karl Butcher in the building. I hope you're doing great and smashing Division 2 like there is no tomorrow. You go boy, slay all the enemies. If not, then this build will help you today. I will represent my Acosta backpack shenanigans. This is crazy build, guys. We will overcharge our shield. We have tons of DPS because I'm using striker skill build. Yes, you heard me right, my beautiful bastard. Striker skill build with Acosta backpack and of course with kinetic momentum talent, which can increase our repair power and skill damage. Acosta backpack actually can do the same thing if you, for example, want to use artificial hive or maybe fix a drone as your secondary skill. You definitely can go that road and get some benefits out of this build. But guys, we have crazy synergy here. By throwing grenade we will proc overcharge, but I choose to opt out of this option and I rolled one more offensive core attribute because I thought DPS is the best defense in this game, so we need more DPS. And since Capacitor is our main weapon, not only we have now decent weapon damage, and each skill tier will provide us with 7.5% additional weapon damage. I have 5 skill tiers. I will use my grenade and now I have 6 skill tiers. Then I will switch to my pistol. My pistol has future perfection talent, and when I will kill enemy when I have 6 skill tiers on, I will proc overcharge. For my shield it means it will be immune pretty much to damage. It has like 500 HP regen. My assault turret will smash balls like you have never seen before. Balls gonna fly all over the place, in your face, in your friends' faces. Everyone will see balls flying. This is how strong this build actually is and fun to play. For the main weapon here, of course, Capacitor. Why? With each skill tier 7.5% additional weapon damage, which will allow us to kick ass without breaking a sweat. On top of that, Technician specialization will give us skill tier, skill damage, yada, all that bullshit you know already. So Capacitor, 60% additional skill damage and 7.5% weapon damage with each skill tier. Really strong combo. But we have to solve also survivability issues with this build. Since we are not using Bloodsucker, Adrenaline Rush, Efficient Talent or Unbreakable or even Armor on Kill, we need at least one thing where we can sustain survivability, or with one thing which can keep us alive, and in this case that's FAMAS with Preservation Talent. Preservation is really nice, and since FAMAS is one of the best assault rifles in the game, it will work extremely well with Striker set because it has crazy rate of fire. 900 is maximum. For the pistol, TDA named pistol with additional skill tier and future perfection talent. This is must have, because that will allow us to proc overcharge at any given moment, throw your grenade, kill non-elite enemy because those will die the fastest, and boom baby, you have immune shield, your assault turret is smashing everyone and everybody, and you can have finally a good time. You can drink and just watch, observe all the mayhem you gonna display on battlefield. But of course, this build is simply a template. You can modify it to your liking. You can take out, for example, kinetic momentum talent, and you could go for glass cannon if you want maximum possible DPS. If you are using your builds in team scenarios, Overwatch will be a really good option if you want. Even Spotter would work, I guess, okay, but then you have to use maybe Carbine 7 or Lexington instead of FAMAS. So you could use linked laser port attachment on your weapon. Kingbreaker, I think, also can use linked laser pointer attachment. Kingbreaker has perfect flatline talent that's amplifying your damage even further. So you have a couple options there. For the set itself, I'm using 4 pieces from Striker with 2 skill tiers and 2 weapon damage core attributes. As minor attributes, you should always look for skill damage in this setup. Chest piece, Wyvern. Wyvern will add additional skill damage, and Kinetic Momentum. Kinetic Momentum for skill builds is really decent talent. But again, if you think you need more survivability, you can go with Unbreakable if you wish. It truly depends on your preference. This is simply template, and after that you can tweak some things here and there, and trust me, build will not suffer. It still will perform even with your changes. For minor attributes skill damage, that's clear. In mod slot, protection from elites. If you will use 3 perfect protection from elite mods, you will reach almost 40%. That's not a cap, but really noticeable. 40% sometimes can save your ass when shit will hit the fan. That can be a difference maker. So don't sleep on protection from elite mods. Maybe I will make my next build protection from elite setup. Who knows? By the way, have you seen Arc Riders? That game looks actually really cool. I'm kinda excited about that game, and I think Arc Riders has quite a bit of potential. I know I'm getting a little bit off track, but I have almost explained everything in this build. But Arc Riders took my attention, and goddamn, I think we have to try that game. What do you think? Maybe you have tried it, or have you watched any trailers or gameplay footage? Let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on that game. So, mod slots, protection from elite, backpack, really simple. We gonna use Acosta backpack. Acosta backpack will give us additional grenades. We can proc overcharge with Acosta as well. For example, kill someone with your TDI pistol, you will get 1 skill there. Throw grenade, boom baby, overcharge. And vice versa, proc your or throw your grenade, kill somebody with your pistol again, boom, overcharge. You can do whatever you want, and at the end of the day you're gonna proc overcharge and you will have shit ton of fun. For the skills, for me the best ones are decoy, assault turret, striker drone, artificial hive. So you can choose and shield obviously. So you can choose combo out of these skills, and you will dominate the game. Bye.